March 19th, staying out of the middle. I don't want to get in the middle, but is a sign that we may have just stepped into the middle. We do not have to get caught in the middle of other people's issues, problems, or communication. We can let others take responsibility for themselves and their relationships. We can let them work out their issues with each other. Being a peacemaker does not mean we get in the middle. We are bearers of peace by staying peaceful ourselves and not harboring turmoil. We are peacemakers by not causing the extra chaos created when we get in the middle of other people's affairs and relationships. Don't get in the middle unless you want to be there. Today, I will refuse to accept any invitations to jump in the middle of others' affairs, issues, and relationships. I will trust others to work out their own affairs, including the ideas and feelings they want to communicate to each other. I'm Herb the Addictaholic. This is the language of letting go. And that's solid advice, you know. I could think of minute moments where it's, a group, let's say at school, you're in an assigned group and you're working on a project, and a couple people get into maybe, a little bit of a spat over like what direction to go. And then somebody else wants to interject and be like, hey, well, you should do this and you should do that. Maybe, it becomes this like chaotic exchange. But if everybody who does not want to be in the middle just took a step back and observed, the two people who are going at it maybe can hash their stuff out without all the other voices, all the other 10-cent chaos interjections, And if not, the very least, they'll notice everybody stepping back and observing, and they'll sense that peace that's coming from the people in observation. And they'll, start to look around while they're doing their arguing and be like, oh, what are you guys doing? Like, oh, we're waiting for you to finish, come to a conclusion if you could. And they'll be like, wow, maybe we can, okay. And it might set an example, a precedent, and not add pressure and chaos to the situation. At least that's how I picture it in like a micro situation, but it gets bigger. I mean, think of Congress, think of the House, and those kind of debates, and people interjecting. That's why they have timers. That's why they have moderators and stuff, is to keep some of those things from happening, because it is in our nature, to get our ideas across. At least we've been trained to be that way. But if we can train the opposite, I think a lot of things would turn out a lot smoother. A lot of debates and arguments, if you will, would turn out a lot better. We might come to more compromise if people were to chill and not add to the chaos, But at least I'm going to try that, and we'll see what happens. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope to see you tomorrow. Keep coming back. It works if you work it.